from the garden. From the garden. And then you will put a full stop. Then number 2 is, what does Asha take? What does Asha take? What does she take to bring the vegetable? To bring the vegetables. What does Asha take to bring the vegetables, children? She takes a big basket. Okay, so you will write Asha takes a big basket. Okay, so this is the 2 question answers. What does grandma tell Asha? I'll just read it out for you. Grandma tells Asha to bring some vegetables from the garden. That's question number 2 is, what does Asha take to bring the vegetables? What does she take? Asha takes a big basket. Okay, so these are the 2 question answers. There are 2 more. I'm going to give it to you now. Okay, then number 3 is, question number 3 is, who says thank you? Who says thank you? Who says thank you, children? Grandma says thank you to Asha. Grandma says thank you to Asha. And you'll put a full stop. Now remember here, you have to write this question like this. Who says thank you? When you write the word thank you, it has to be in the capital letter. Capital T and YU. Okay, and inverted commas you put with a question mark. And then you'll write grandma says thank you to Asha. That's number 3. That's question number 3. An answer. Then the last one is question number 4. Question number 4 is what? Who is Fluffy? F-L-U, Fluffy. Question mark. Who is Fluffy? Question mark. Then you write the answer. The answer is, Fluffy is who? Fluffy is whose cat? Asha's cat. Asha's cat. So this is the question answers. These are the 4 question answers. I'll just read it once again so you will not have problem. Question, whenever you're writing the question, children, I've told you question mark is important. When you write the answer, you start with a capital letter. Whether you write a question or an answer, the word has to begin with a proper capital letter. And then you have to add the full stop at the end. If it's an answer, it's the full stop. If it's a question, it's a question mark. Okay, so I'll just read it once again for you, so you won't have much of a problem. Question number 1 is, what does grandma tell Asha? Now answer 1, grandma tells Asha to bring some vegetables from the garden. Number 2, what does Asha take to bring the vegetables? Asha takes a big basket. Full stop. Then number 3 is, who says thank you? Question mark. Full answer 3 will be, grandma says thank you Asha. She says thank you to Asha. Number 4 is, who is Fluffy? Fluffy is Asha's cat. Okay, so these are the 4 question answers. You take a new page after you have finished the make sentences. You take a new page, write these 4 question answers in your copy. The work has to be neatly written. The words have to be spaced out properly, because if you don't, you should not write dirty, untidy work. It doesn't look nice. So make sure you write slowly and neatly so you can understand what you have written. Then after this, children, I'm going to rub this. Then we will do fill in the blanks. Okay. There are 4 fill in the blanks I have given you. After you have finished the question answers, children, you will take a new page again and then you will write fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks. So this is number 4 question. Okay, I'm going to write fill in the blanks. So number 1 of the fill in the blank is Asha brings B-R-I-N-G-S brings green dash and purple dash. So there are 2 dashes over here. So what does Asha bring, children? Asha brings what first? She brings green peas. I hope so you know what are peas. Peas are small. Peas is a green vegetable and 4-5 pods are in it. Green pods. They are called peas. Then purple brinjal. Okay. So brinjal, B-R-I-N-J-A-L. This is brinjal. She brings purple brinjals. Peas and brinjals. Many children say the word brinjal as brinjal. It's not brinjal, it's brinjal. Okay. So brinjal. So brinjals are also of 2 colors. One is green, one is purple in color. So in grandma's garden, the purple brinjal is growing. So Asha brings green peas and purple brinjals. Okay. Then we have number 2 is Asha cannot find, she cannot find, F-I-N-D, find any dash in the garden. What does she cannot find? She cannot find any carrots. So you write the word carrots. C-A-R-R-O-T-S, carrots. Okay. So she cannot find any carrots in the garden. Then I will rub this and I'm going to write number 3. Number 3 and 4. Number 3 is, I'm writing a bit bigger for you children so you can understand and see it clearly. Number 3 is grandma tells Asha to dash carefully. So what does grandmother tell Asha to do? To go and look for the carrots carefully. So the word look will come over here. L-O-O-K, look. Grandma tells Asha to look carefully. Okay. The number 4 is Asha sees Fluffy. Fluffy you will write in capital letter F because it's the name of a cat. Okay. So you will write Fluffy, capital letter. Fluffy digging the dash. What does Fluffy do? He is digging up the ground. Okay, he is digging up the ground. G-R-O-U-N-D. Okay. So these are the 4 fill in the blanks that you've got to do in your literature copy of chapter number 4. Fill in the blanks. I'll just read it once again. Number 1 is Asha brings green peas and purple brinjals. Number 2 is Asha cannot find any carrots in the garden. Number 3 is grandma tells Asha to look carefully. Number 4 is Asha sees Fluffy digging the ground. So these are the 4 fill in the blanks that you've got to do in your copy. Word meanings 4, make sentences 4, and question answers I've given you 4, and fill in the blanks 4. So each of these should be done in a new page. Okay, so that is it. That's what you got to do in your copy. Now for your book, I want you to read the chapter carefully, and you have to learn the spellings. Whatever spellings are the difficult spellings, you must learn the spellings. Okay, children. Then you can do in the book. I'll just rub this. In the book, you can do this in your textbook itself, in the book with a pencil. Okay, so I'm just writing over here, fill in the blanks. So there are some fill in the blanks. You do these fill in the blanks in the book. You don't have to do in the copy. What I have given you on the board, that you have to do in the copy, and this you have to fill up in your textbook. This is called the textbook, the Gulmohar textbook. This is called the book, and this is called the copy. Okay, exercise copy. So the question answers, word meanings, make sentences and fill in the blanks should be done in the copy, and this fill in the blanks, I'm going to write the page number for you. You will do it in the book itself. So page number, page 25.